Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey, 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 hey. Y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am just so sad. I am in mourning. I'm at a loss for words. Y'all, it was too soon. It shouldn't have happened like this. We shouldn't have lost another smoothie diet. It shouldn't have to be that way. We shouldn't have to sacrifice our smoothie diets. Yo, if you didn't know, what I'm alluding to is RIP Foodie Booty's newest smoothie diet / also her juice diet. I'm just so shocked and shook that a smoothie diet failed for her once again. What are we gonna do? I don't know. Y'all, if y'all haven't watched Foodie Booty's newest video, I don't know, save yourself some time and just listen to my quick synopsis right now. Or if you really want, go watch it. So you can tell I'm not doing the typical normal reaction video because, girl, that was 20 minutes of her blabbing that I ain't got time to sit here and film myself talking about her. Like, I'll just talk about her and, y'all can go from there. What you want, do what you want. You got it. So the tea is, homegirl gave up her smoothie diet. Well, she didn't give up. She did it for a couple days and then girl committed to breaking that diet. She said, I'm not just going to go around the block and pick something up from the gas station or the grocery store that I would normally shop at. No, I'm going to drive a hella long distance and go get myself these little pizza puff things or something to that extent. Like, girl, that is how you know you're committed to your food addiction. And I don't know, it kind of makes me sad more so than anything. Like, you are so committed to not doing this smoothie diet and breaking it that you drove that far. She said for one of her binges, she drove like 200 kilometers. Girl, that's not a short distance. Like, what is compelling you in the middle of the night to say, I gotta get up? Because that's the other thing. She's been doing this at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So something's compelling her to be like, let me go get in my car, drive hundreds of kilometers away, and go get food to binge on. Like, that is some deep-seated food addiction. And I don't want to blame her. Like, it's whatever. But, like, girl, we've talked a lot about, like, what your options are, and you don't seem to be taking advantage. You talk about having an addiction, but you don't seem to want to take advantage of things like therapy. So, like, what? I'm so confused. So, homegirl is committed to failing this smoothie diet. And then what does she do? Instead of getting back onto like some kind of normal eating pattern, she says, nah, the smoothie diet didn't work, but let me juice a bunch of ish and see if that works. Nah, girl, you spent $60 on one day's worth of juice? What in your mind says, yes, this is logical, rational thinking? I'm so confused by it, I just don't get it. So let's once and for all, Chantel, once and for all, let's just bury this smoothie diet, juice diet, whatever diet. Let's bury it. So let me get back into here, into character. And let me give my eulogy for your smoothie diet. Smoothie diet. In name, you seem like you could be healthy, but in reality, everybody knew you weren't. We tried to ask you to get help. We tried and we tried and we tried, and nothing would work. And after all this time, it's finally time for us all to say goodbye. And hopefully, we won't try to replace you with some other kind of fad diet. Hopefully, we won't try to find something to fill this meaningless void that you've left in Chantel's life. Amen. Y'all, don't get your hopes up. That's what I gotta say about that. Because what does she do? She says on and on and on about how she's found this new book. It's the binge code. It's everything. It's the most useful tool she's ever had in her weight loss journey. And she goes on and on and on about how diets are bad. She says you can't deprive yourself from carbs. What does she do right after she talks about that? Well, I know that veganism is depriving yourself of a lot of things. But I'm not going to have pork. I'm not going to have beef. I'm not going to have this. I'm not going to have that. Are you serious, girl? Did you not just get done talking about how depriving yourself of foods isn't going to help you? And I'm not saying that you can't restrict your diet or can restrict your diet. I lost a lot of weight doing keto. I obviously restricted my diet. Not the point. The point is that she contradicts herself within a matter of minutes. She says, you can't expect to lose weight successfully when you're depriving yourself of nutrients and things that your body needs. And then follows it up with, but I am going to limit XYZ things. And girl, also she talks about how carbs are necessary and how they make your brain function. Ain't nobody on keto eating absolutely, well, there are some people who eat absolutely no carbs, but most do eat complex carbs that come from vegetables, right? Like, anybody on keto I know eats tons of leafy green vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, spaghetti squash. Like, people still eat vegetables. Like, it's in your head, this all or nothing mentality, right? It's only in your head. Like, you have to stop thinking so absolutely about everything. So, after she says, like, I'm not doing any kind of specific diet, then she starts talking about how the binge code says you should eat 6 times a day and you should have this percentage of your each macro and this, that, the other. Girl, what you're explaining is a diet. Ain't nobody eat 6 meals a day naturally. Ain't nobody who's not on a diet sit there and monitor how many macros, how many carbs, how many fats, how many proteins, etc. they have if they're not on a diet. Like, girl, what you're talking about is a diet. And it's fine. It's okay to be on a diet that will reflect something that you could do and sustain, right? I think that's your point, that things like keto are not necessarily something that is sustainable for everybody. But what you're talking about is still a diet. So I'm confused, girl. I'm confused. And I just really hope you stick to something. That's my wish and hope for you, is that you do stick to this binge code book. If it really is as helpful as you say it is, I hope you stick to it. And I just honestly also can't afford the emotional stress of going through another funeral for this book. I can't bury this book. I feel like that would be a waste of paper. So please, for everybody's sake, just promise me you will stick to the binge code. I don't have high hopes, but just promise me that you'll try. Okay? All right. Okay, everybody. I know I was really over the top in this video, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you haven't already, please subscribe to me down below and hit the bell notification button so that you can get notifications every time I do something cool on the YouTube. Also, make sure to hit like, leave me some comments down below, and oh yeah, follow me on all of my social media, which is right here if you haven't already seen it. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!